Well, maybe, just maybe this thing's working because I haven't done it in so long. I don't know. Uh, Over here, chat, show, hide. I don't even know what buttons do. Well, I don't know. Maybe people are watching, maybe not. Don't know. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I have no idea, like, if people even remember that they happen. Scott Wexler says, "Hello, sir." It is showing up on my monitor right directly in front of the camera. So that is good. Jane Cobb, Crystal Deer, hello. A bunch of you watching from the YouTubes. Gabe, good to see you. Perfect. Eli, hello, sir. You are watching from Facebook. The little monitor tells me who's where. It is a tiny beer. It is actually mead. So Ron Clark, hello, sir. Ron, I will see you on Saturday, correct? Yeah, I better see you on Saturday. I'm driving all the way to Illinois. All right. So all the technologies. Oh yeah, Scott, I got that thing, the dock thing that we talked about. I got one of those over behind a laptop. Everything's working out great. This is the root of all evil ginger mead, and it's pretty tasty. Colt, hello, sir. The wrist. Actually, there's nothing wrong with my wrist. It is my thumb. So I have a thumb immobilizer. John, good to see you. It is a fancy shirt from Training Solutions. Mike, I was waiting for your text. Anyhow, so the thumb, it's possible that last Tuesday I injured it at jiu-jitsu. Possible. It's also possible that last Thursday I injured it loading 114 magazines of 5.56. As I did both on Tuesday and Wednesday, it wouldn't work. And like it won't bend further than like this without excruciating pain. And I can't push back on it without pain across the back of my thumb. So I got this little doober that keeps my thumb from moving because then it doesn't hurt. So there's the Skippy on the thumb. However, last Tuesday at jiu-jitsu, which was my first jiu-jitsu class, it was pretty fucking cool. I am out of shape. I have no cardio. And apparently my 47-year-old thumb doesn't like gripping people. Adam, hello, sir. Funny thing, Scott, I have a loader. The one with the lever on the top. I don't know where it is. TJ, hello, sirs. And when you don't know where it is, you know. So my mead that I'm raising up today, I am raising it in honor of everyone who was at Pearl Harbor 80 years ago today, to include my grandfather, at the time a private at Schofield Barracks. So that is the reason of my toast tonight to some good men that did good things. Where's my list? I got the list. I need to check stuff off of it. So BJJ brought that up kind of inadvertently. I don't know. Ben and I, we go round and round. I don't know if I want him to load my magazines. He might try to get even with me. Kind of like Gary did at jiu-jitsu. Actually, he did not, but I'm going to blame it on this girl, Kara. I don't know how you pronounce her name. She's about Benjamin's size. She weighs less, but about his height. And I figure if I'm going to get an injury from jiu-jitsu, it should be from like the 100-pound girl instead of like, the black belt who said, "Oh, you don't have a partner? You can roll with me." I will be coming back on Monday, Scott. coming across Interstate 80s. So I don't know what time yet, obviously. It's like 11 hours from Nate's place to my place. So midday, I would assume. Afternoon, mid-afternoon, I'm guessing. Dude, Iron Maiden, and it fucking awesome. I love Maiden. I saw them with Anthrax in 92, maybe. Iroquois foreskin. It's not gross in Illinois. It's actually, I'm in like the only spot in Illinois that's awesome. Actually, there's a couple of spots in Illinois that are awesome. It's just the Chicago area isn't. But you could come out and get some force on force. I'm just saying. Yeah, Adrian Smith is one of my favorite guitar players of all time, Javier. So I think I'm envious of you. Let's see. What do we got going on? Well, Crystal mentioned the shirt, the Definitive Training Solution shirt. Yeah, Scott, this weekend, Illinois, just saying, I could even pick you up on my way, except I'm going Thursday because so I can go to Midwest on Friday and then do class on Saturday and Sunday. See, Iroquois, you even got us somewhere you could stay. Of course, you could stay at Nate's place too, because Nate lets everyone stay there. So, Eli, getting me to Montana is not going to be difficult. I fell in love with the place this year and absolutely intend to be going back there more and more. So my good buddy Nate, who is my host in Illinois, is moving to Kalispell, or just outside of Kalispell. And I have tasked him with finding somewhere to host me out there so that I can at least break even for an awesome trip to Montana. Gabe, of course, I'm going to Midwest when I'm out there. I always go to Midwest when I'm out there. All right, so more things in the list. Definitive Training Solution shirt I mentioned. I'm sure the shirts are for sale. I don't know. But Zach and I taught a joint shotgun class Black Friday and Blacker Saturday. I don't know what a Saturday is called after Thanksgiving, but it was good. And it turns out that Zach and I only disagree like on one thing with the shotgun, and it's so minor, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Scott, that would be cool. Pete's trying to get me to come out to Sturgis. I can't figure out when to squeeze it into my schedule. Oh, Eli, now I'm You're like weaseling your way right into my heart. So we did the shotgun class. Javier came up for it, and yeah, it was good. And I did a shotgun class the weekend before in Texas, like 2 shotgun classes, like from back-to-back weeks. So I can absolutely guarantee I will not be teaching a shotgun class for all of 2022. Maybe in 2023 there will be another shotgun class. But I have had my fill of playing with shotguns. I think Sturgis Mike is only real interesting to see during the rally. Guess when I'm not going? During the rally. I was actually more impressed, Javier, than shooting the slugs at 100, was shooting the buckshot at 100. And that was something. Let's see. So then the following day, I packed up my son, met up with 2 of my friends, and we drove down to West Virginia. And I got about 1,500 photos for Zach of entangled gunfighting. And my son took entangled gunfighting. Did a pretty good job. So it was good stuff. Let's see. Colt, that reminds me, I have 2 more bottles of Imperium for you. Flight control is hard to find. I don't have an easy answer. Oh, Gabe, that's awesome. Yeah, the buckshot at 100 yards was surprising. And now, Mike, you're definitely talking about something interesting there. I have been in the Defiant factory, and I was impressed, mostly because, Pete's a good looking dude. Mark Box, hello, sir. But yeah, so we went down to Zach's entangled gunfighting, and my son liked it. He did good. The final exercise was like, he's 14 years old, was against another dude who had never had any type of combatives training. So they were a good match, except the other dude was like 6'1" and like an adult. And Benjamin did a good job. And like, he, I don't remember how long they went, but he did not get shot in that. Like, it was pretty good. Mark, so I'm live streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Most of the comments are coming from YouTubers, but I wonder if I do this, you might be able to see riffs, flex and riffs. That's who it shows as a comment. I don't know if they go across the bottom. This new software is new to me. TJ, yes, you should take the class. It is good. Oh, Colt, I will jump on that for you. I will talk to Yan tomorrow and see if he somehow didn't get in the message, or I'll get you squared away. Yes, you should go to Midwest. Those guys are awesome. Even Andy, who isn't there anymore. Gabe, last I heard, Andy went to make bullets somewhere, and he's in ammo manufacturing. So if he's having a good time, great for Andy. I like Andy too. Yeah, I don't know if that shows. What about if I do this? Ooh. Now maybe, Mark, you'll see the YouTube chats too, but somebody's got to type something so that we can see if it works. Because I clicked a button that said chat overlay, and it looks like it might be putting it on the side. So one of you people on YouTube type something. Gabe did, and it didn't show up. Oh yeah, it is up there. I don't know who's assembling the rifles now. Some guy in the back room. Last time I was there, I didn't get a rifle, so nice mountain. Thank you, Eli. So it is a nice mountain back there in the background. Uh-oh. It looks like I froze. I can hear audio, but my face looks like it has frozen. I wonder if I do this. Nope, that didn't change it. How about this? Nope, none of those seem to do it. Disable camera. If we turn it back on. Well, now we're getting nothing. Fuck. I still had shit to talk about too. Still froze. It looks like my audio button is still going. We can see the G. What if, can I go to settings? Nope. Ooh, I can change to avatar. Does that help us? Fuck no, but it's something, right? I don't have any pictures in this fucking computer to stick up there. Nope. All right, we can't even change the avatar. I was trying to see if maybe if I changed it to something and changed it back, if it would possibly. All right. Well, don't look at me then. This is probably the best live chat ever if you can't see me. So I mentioned I was going to Illinois. I also brokered it. Still hear me? Audio's fine. Okay. Pod chat. I like that. So I'm going to Illinois to do gunfight diagnostics, and that is happening at man, is there a way I can get rid of the G so you can just look at the mountain? Damn it. I'm going to Illinois to do gunfight diagnostics out there, and my little link thing works. Woohoo! That is this weekend. There are still a couple open slots. It is not a class that I can like squish extra people in because I have a limited amount of force on force guns. But I do have a couple openings in Illinois this weekend. So if you are interested, there's still time to get in on it. And I'm also doing it back in Del Rio in February. It would be the 19th and 20th. And I'm bringing fucking Dave Biggers with me, and he is going to run the Red Zone in Del Rio on the 17th and 18th. And I know that some of you folks that are listening to this, Shatcast, I like that. Good call. So Shatcast, I'm keeping it. Anyhow, bringing Biggers for the Red Zone on 17th, 18th. And I know some of you guys have, yes, Biggers and Gary together, 2 classes back to back. So when we go down there, Dave has told me for all of you Del Rio folks that took the Red Zone last time, if you want to take the Red Zone again, he will allow you to use a pistol caliber carbine instead of a pistol. So if you'd like to get some long gun action in and you are an alumni, Texas looks to be like your first opportunity to do so. I think Dave is charging $400 for the Red Zone, and Gunfight Diagnostics is $300. Now, I can throw this out there for Biggers. If you sign up, I'm doing the registration for him. It's $100 deposit. The rest is due in cash. And I also, the website now has Quad Pay where you can split whatever you buy between 4 equal payments through Shopify. But for folks that aren't aware, if you pick the $25 a month Patreon level, you get 3 free days of class per year. So if you sign up at $25 a month, you could come take Gunfight Diagnostics for free and another day of class. And at the end of that, you only paid $250 because, or wait, would it be $250? 10? No, it'd be $300. So it'd be like just laying away a Gunfight Diagnostics and getting a day for free. Let's see. Night Fighter Rails legit. Make a 15-inch. Probably I'm going to take a stab in the dark. The longer the rail is, the more flex it's going to have. Leverage being what it is. So 13.5 is probably the longest they can get and be happy with the flex. I'm actually running the 9 and a quarter, 9.5. Is it 9 and something on my short gun? Scott, I assume you're asking about the Texas shindig. It is Dave will be there the 17th and 18th of February, and I will be there the 19th and 20th. Running our back-to-back. Some people have referred to it as the droid instructors because when Dave takes off his hat, he looks a lot like C-3PO, and I look a lot like R2-D2. Yeah, my ugly ass face broke the video feed, and I can't seem to get it to come back on with whatever I do. Man, a quad rail. Look at you. All right, what else I got on my list? Oh, I got 2 other things. One's kind of a soft rollout, and the other one, ooh, Mercurial. Fancy. Look at him showing off, flexing on the pores. So I am currently attempting to hire a long range shooting instructor, adjunct style, who is capable of helping develop a curriculum for some long range shooting out to 1,000 yards, and running a class to do so multiple days, maybe multiple times per year, and also a class on field craft stuff like stalking and that kind of thing, because I would rather I'm reading comments. I'd rather not just do the shooting part, but they seem that's going to need broke up into a couple of classes. So if you got someone who you know that might fit the bill, point them in my direction so I can chat at them. Oh, Eli, that would be awesome. And the next thing that I'd like to mention, I've brought it up on Patreon, and then I brought it up in the alumni group. So I guess now I might squeeze it out into a live chat, or what we call this, a chat cast, since I don't really have a live part. But August 2022, the first annual Tremis Dynamics muster will happen in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania. It will be a bunch of instructors teaching blocks of instruction on stuff. And we're going to have some vendors who are going to show some of their shit and sell some of their shit. Some of them are coming across the country to bring stuff to show off and sell and giveaways. And Rock God's going to have beers available. And I got a local coffee company coming to serve coffee in the morning. It's going to be a big shindig. And 20th of August is the date. It's going to be free for patrons, $25 for alumni. I'm going to give a steep discount code, half off, and $50 for the average Joe. And the only reason we're charging for it is like I got to rent the facility, and it's a 4,000 acres facility, so it isn't free. And all these instructors that are coming in to teach blocks of instruction, I would like to give them some gas money. So we're just going to take whatever we can get, pay for the place, and whatever is left, split amongst the visiting instructors to help offset their cost of coming. Nearest hotels, there is one like just a couple miles away, but it's a Motel 6. There are some like a Hampton Inn and some stuff like that in Hazleton. I think those are the closest nice hotels. I live about a half hour away, so there are definitely hotels closer than my hometown. And in addition, one of the instructors that I'm inviting up, who's coming from a different time zone, he is going to teach a 2-day class the 2 days before the muster, and he's going to stay and teach another class 2 days after the muster. The same time he's teaching those 2 days, I'm starting 7 days of Dynamic Week 4. So you could potentially come and get 2 days of class from my guest instructor, the muster, and 7 more days of training all in one trip. So if you were looking to maximize your money, that is the way to go. Eric Coy Foreskin says he's getting a bed and breakfast about a half hour away. Depending which direction you're going, you might be at my house. Well, not my house, but my town. But I should have, the only reason I'm waiting to do the big announcement for the muster, like live and all over the social medias, is I'm waiting for my art guy to get me some sort of artwork so that I can advertise it, because I don't have anything that looks good for me. Well, look at that, Eli. Taking the week of the 20th off. I do believe you have a few free days of training you can use up. and a free day of the muster, you could make out well by hopping your ass over here from the west coast, west coastish, over there out west. It would be a great time to come out, Scott. It would certainly maximize the amount of shit you can get for the least amount of money based off of travel time and travel costs. There, and the place that we're doing this at has tent camping for $25 a night. So if guys wanted to do the tent thing, they can just pay the host, the guy who owns the property, cash right there, and pop a squat in a tent. Yeah, them damn art guys. You can't do anything with them. I'm thinking about just finding some picture on the internet of like pirates on the deck of a ship doing pirate stuff. And like, well, that's like a party, and it'd be a good graphic for a party. Eli, that sounds fantabulous. Well, the high point, Mr. Foreskin, is fine for the 3-day pistol class. The Uncle Mike says not. The gear list specifically says a Kydex holster. It also says strong side, and it baffles me. People are like, you mean I can't carry appendix? And I'm like, motherfucker, are you right-handed? Then your appendix is on your strong side. If you're left-handed, then no, you're going to carry like descending colon or whatever the fuck is over on the left side. Basically, I meant like right of your belly button, no cross draw bullshit. But I get that like all the time. I can't do the thing with my appendix. Like, no, stop being retarded. Of course you can. And striker fired is really only required for one particular drill. So really, if somebody brought like a high power or a 1911, those are the only cool guns with hammers. And I just air quoted the word cool, so bear with me. I just throw down an M&P for him to run that one drill. Ooh, see, I like how Scott's answer is. So yeah, Eli, bring your fucking boomer gat. 10 millimeter 1911. Woohoo! .92. Brr, brr. Double action, single action guns are dumb. All right, I got everything on my list. Well, hell, Eli, bring the Dan Wesson and run it till it stops working, and then start using the 320. Now, TJ says a shoulder holster, full grain leather. Maybe if somebody was running a Bren 10 like Sonny Crockett, I'd put them down on the left side of the line, so the only thing that they would sweep would be their own arm. They do love decock. Yep, Bren 10 and a shoulder rig. But you got to wear like white pants with a white jacket and a pink shirt, no socks with your loafers, like full Sonny Crockett. Fuck, somebody brings all that to class, I'll cut them half off the cost of the class. All right. So I have everything on my list crossed off. I think. I used the marker to cross it off, so I can't even read what's under the fucking list. All right. Gen 1 M&P, still a favorite of mine. So I don't necessarily want to spend all night on the what are we calling it this? The Shat Cast. Because tomorrow I got to pack my truck for a trip to Illinois, and I have to drive 2 hours away so that I can visit a rescue puppy and see if maybe she is destined to come back to the Marr household. I actually had someone rather vehemently ask me to run a lever gun class. And I said, I don't think I'm the guy to run a lever gun class. I am no expert by any stretch of the imagination. And then they said, you run a shotgun class. Good point. So I don't have a lever gun, though. So in the meantime, it ain't going to happen. Adam, possibly a new puppy. We're going to visit a 4-year-old boxer and see what she's like, and if Klaus and her can get along, because Klaus still gets priority, even over me. So we'll see how that goes. Well, second tube for the right eye could happen, Mike. I just gotta find one that's comparable. Yeah, I actually, Eli, you're right. I thought that when I was asked about a slug or a lever gun class, I was like, it's really a shotgun class with a slightly different manual of arms, because the big problem is still keeping it fed. Like that's the biggest issue with the shotgun. It's the biggest issue with the lever gun is they go out a lot quicker than they come in. John, it worked good until you logged on. You broke my Liveshat. I'll send you some pictures here via text message. They won't be of my face, but they'll be of my head. You can think on that for a minute. At any rate, I'm not going to keep everybody all night. We got the same 16 dudes here. So I assume everybody heard all the things I wanted to chit chat about. So I'm going to head out of here shortly and go get ready to go look at stuff like a puppy tomorrow. Yeah, so funny. I'll give you a quick story though about the CTF, the light laser. So I took it all off, painted it all up, put it back on right before I went to Texas. I was like, I got to zero this thing again, but I'll do it when I'm in Texas. So we get down to Texas, and after class, we head back out to the range in the dark, and we're gonna do some shooting. And 4 rounds in to seeing where it's hitting compared to where it's aiming, my fucking firing pin broke, and there I was with a non-working gun. I had to get back out of the dark and go to the host's house to get the firing pin changed, so I had a live rifle to come home with. So didn't get to play with it much more after that. And my kitchen remodel has sucked up all my time since, so I haven't done it here either. Regardless, appreciate everybody stopping in. It is now 36 minutes after I started. I got things that I got to do. I love playing with you all, but the street lights are on. My mom says I have to come home. So I'm going to head out, and you all are going to have a wonderful evening because I have commanded it or something. And I will see you all maybe next Tuesday if I can get back from Illinois in time to not have a good, decent unwind day. If not, it'll be the week after. Where'd my mouse go? All right, so I'm going to check out. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk at you later.